What's going on, guys? John Elder here from CourseTherapy.com, and in this episode, I want to talk about a few tips to get over stage fright when creating your first online course. All right, welcome to the Daily Udemy Income Report, the show where I talk about making money on Udemy, walk you through what's working for me, and teach you how to do the same thing. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and today is Wednesday, January 30th, 2019. And like I said, in this episode, I want to talk about some tips to get over stage fright when you're creating that first or second course. You know, it's a big problem a lot of people have, and there's a lot of easy ways to get over it, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at yesterday's numbers. So yesterday was the 29th. We had 21 courses sold, pretty good, $74.42. That came to $3.54 a course, not particularly great. If we look back through here, here's a day we had 22 sales, and we had $106. Versus 21 sales at 74. It just depends on, the cut of your revenue that you get. We had a couple of courses that my slice of the revenue was like $1 because there were coupon codes from affiliates on top of sales. So $74, I'm not going to complain about that. It's pretty good. Refunds to date jumped up. It looks like $11. That was two refunds that we had, two different people. So that's kind of interesting. Now, usually in a month, I get between $100 and $120-ish in refunds. And here we are on the 29th of the month, and we just hit 120. So that's perfectly keeping in line. I expect it to be a little bit higher this month because we had that one $13 refund that we talked about yesterday and the day before. So perfectly in line with that. Reviews, 9. The review system got a little wonky. A bunch of reviews that didn't show up from the day before showed up yesterday. So I added those in. You can see yesterday we only had 2. So there was something going on there. We'll take a look at those in just a minute. Month to date, $2,163.93, which is fantastic, especially for a January. 565 courses sold, 219 reviews. Promotional activity has stayed the same at 143. Of course, it would be. We haven't run any promotions since the last one. And total enrollments, 112,949, and the average rating is still stuck at 4.5, which is not great, but we'll keep an eye on it. Now, taking a quick look at my profile page, udemy.com/user/John Elder 3, we see total students 46,090, 37 courses, and 2,559 reviews. The big thing to look at, though, is the Postgres course. No! It's lost its bestseller badge. What was that, like a week or so it had it? That's usually how it goes. Just the way it is. So we'll keep an eye on that. Luckily, though, if we go to page 3 here, we see that the SQL course is still the highest rated. That's fantastic. Between bestseller and highest rated, it's sort of a 50-50 toss, which is better. They both help a lot, and it's almost silly to say I don't want the highest rated badge, I want the bestseller badge. It's going to help you no matter what, so we're glad to see that. Okay, so take a look at the course reviews very quickly. Not a bunch of great reviews this time. 5 stars for this one. That's good. 4.5 for the SQL course. Fantastic. 3 stars on this one here. Seems like it's been getting some lower reviews lately. It used to be one of the highest rated courses. I don't know what's going on. So 4 stars for the Ruby course, 4.5 stars for that same course again. Great. 5 stars, 1 star. This guy emailed me like 2 or 3 times yesterday asking questions about the course. He couldn't get his code to work. And I kept saying, you gotta send me the code. And he would send me a little snippet. And I'd be like, no, I need all of the code. And he'd send me a little bit bigger snippet. And I said, no, I need all the code. Every single thing, and then he just didn't reply, and he leaves a 1-star review. So people are crazy. This is a great review. Looks like 5 stars. I'm only 50% through the course, and we've already created the app structure styled with Bootstrap and pulled in data of crypto news. I would have paid for just that. Now we're getting to pull price data and add search functionality. I used to look at short courses and think, how can you do anything in that time? Easy. John keeps all the videos short and sweet. Everything is lean and to the point. The course uses Cloud9 IDE, which runs Rails 4.2. It's sure to run if you're using Rails 5.x on a Mac. I had a bit of trouble with the API with my Rails 5 install on Windows 10, something to do with the SSL certificates, but I had a C9 account, which I ended up using just to do the course. All right, pretty good, in depth. We like to see all that. And finally, 5-star reviews for this Django course. So not too bad. And we'll keep an eye on it. So it's Wednesday. We have the rest of the week to look forward to. Another day or two. I guess today's the 30th. So one more day in the month. So see how the month ends. So far, it's been fantastic. So in the rest of this video, I want to talk about something that's really, really important for new people starting out, creating their first course or their second course before you get really comfortable doing it. And that's stage fright. You don't think of this as a situation where you would have stage fright because it's just you recording you. There's no audience, there's nobody to make you nervous. But it doesn't matter, especially that first time you turn the camera on, especially if you're doing a talking head video like this. It's nerve-wracking. It makes you nervous. You get butterflies. You start to your voice can get a little wavery. Your voice quivers a little. It happens. It happens to everybody. And it should. I mean, it's a nervous thing. Like, oh my God, I'm recording and potentially thousands of people are going to see this. You can freak out a little bit. So there's really no, I said this video is going to be tips on how to get over that. There's really no way to get over it except to just do it. Just let it roll and don't worry about it. It might sound bad. Even today when I do a video, as I'm doing the video, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is not going well. And I start to talk slower and my voice gets a little, not quite as loud. And I get in my own head. And by the end, I'm just like, I'm going to have to redo that whole video. It's terrible. And then I'll put it away and I'll come back later to edit it and it sounds fine. It just, you get in your head when you're doing these things. And that's like 90% of this. It's just your own head trying to run tricks on you. So if you're just getting started, just don't worry about it. Either one, don't do videos with your talking head for the first few courses you create. I actually do recommend that. Just have, screen capture software, maybe PowerPoint slides, and a voiceover, just your voice. It's real easy to edit your voice. And when you get started, you're going to do a lot of, and so then we do, this, and, now, you say a lot of ums. It's just a natural, even now, I still do that, when I'm trying to collect a thought, I'll be like, and, you do that. If it's just your voice, you can edit those out very easily when you edit your course, right? So the first few courses, just do that. Just do a voiceover, edit out all the pauses, the ums, the uncomfortable silences while you're collecting your thoughts. You can edit all that stuff out. It takes a little while. A 2-hour course might take me 8 hours to edit, 10 hours to edit, but it's worth it to cut out all those little snippets of you mess up, you have to go back. I just edit it afterwards and just don't worry about it. So it may sound bad. Your first course may sound terrible. Who cares? Launch it. Throw it out there. It will do fine or it won't. And the next time you'll do better. That's just really the only cure. But honestly, just realize everybody goes through that. It's just how it is. That first course, the first couple of courses, sometimes I'll do a course and I'll start out and I'm just not feeling it. The energy's low. My voice is a little quivery. Even now, after I've done, 50, 60, 70 courses all over the internet for myself and many other companies, I still sometimes, you just wake up, you're tired, you're not feeling it that day. You just have to push through it, fix it in editing if you can. And if you can't, just move on. Just release whatever you can do. But the big thing is to just keep recording, just keep creating, just keep pushing stuff out there. And over time, quicker than you'll think, you'll get really good at it. Your voice will sound more natural. You'll be more confident. And especially after your course is released and you start getting some good reviews, it really helps your self-esteem. And really, that's all this is. It's just self-esteem. You're in your own head. And you just have to push past it. There's no special secret to it. You just have to do it. And I just did it just now. And right, just how it goes. So and just don't worry about it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Not particularly wonderful advice. Just do it. But that's really what it comes down to. Just keep cranking out those videos. Somebody keeps texting me. Very popular this morning. And at the end of the day, just realize we all get nervous. Even today, after doing so many courses, when I start a new one, there's a little butterflies in my stomach till I hit record and then start going. Even the first couple of videos sometimes are bad and I have to redo them because I'm just not in the groove yet. And after 10 minutes, 20 minutes of talking, you become more natural and you may have to throw out that 20 minutes and start over, but that's okay. Just do it. So we've all gone through it. We're right there next to you. It's nothing abnormal that you're nervous when you're creating your first course. It's perfectly normal. Just push through it and it'll be absolutely fine. So that's it for today's report. If you like this episode, be sure to smash the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and check out CourseTherapy.com for more tips, tricks, and online course awesomeness. My name is John Elder from CourseTherapy.com, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning.